Hi guys, me again. Just want to talk to you about breast cancer. I don't believe that there's anybody on here that hasn't been affected. Just wanted to talk to you about my personal experience with breast cancer. When I was 28 years old, I found a lump in my right breast. I was a nurse in the emergency department and we were going through SARS-1 at that time. So it was very difficult. It took months for me to get an ultrasound and an appointment with a doctor who dismissed my concerns and told me, you'll be fine. Your milk will taste like shit, but that's all. Now, just a little history. I was so concerned because my father's sister died at 41 of metastatic breast cancer. His mother at 40 and his grandmother at 41. So, needless to say, when I had a lump in my breast at 28, it was a big deal. And the doctor didn't take me seriously. So, between then and 33, I worked very hard to get into the hereditary breast cancer clinic at Princess Margaret Hospital. By the time that I got my appointment, I was 5 months pregnant, so there was very little that we could do at that time, but we did do the blood work for the BRCA1 or 2 gene, which is the breast cancer gene, and 5 to 10% of women will be affected with this gene. It puts you at an increased risk to get cancer. Fortunately, my story is a happy one, and I did not have the gene. So I still had the lump in my breast at that time, and I was sent to follow up with the high-risk breast clinic at Princess Margaret Hospital. They're amazing. They took my concerns seriously. We did all of the tests. They followed me up for about 2 years. I had to stop breastfeeding my first child early so that I could get tested and have my mammogram and potentially a biopsy based on what they were going to find. So fortunately, all of my tests came back good, and I was eventually discharged from that clinic. After that, in 2016, I lost my 37-year-old best friend to metastatic breast cancer. She didn't have risk factors as I did. She didn't have a family history of breast cancer. She wasn't getting older. She wasn't a drinker. She wasn't a smoker. She lived a relatively healthy lifestyle. She exercised, and she wasn't overweight. Yet, she died of breast cancer. So, that's my story. I also lost another friend a couple of years later to breast cancer. I've also lost other family members, but I'm sure you have too. Drop a pink heart in the comments below if you are affected by breast cancer, one way or another. We should support each other. This is something that we women face just because we're women, and is the second leading cause of cancer in women in the United States. We can prevent, or at least diminish our risks, by eating a healthy diet. They recommend a Mediterranean diet high in olive oils. Limit your red meat. Eat a lot of fish and vegetables. So, also maintain a healthy weight. Exercise regularly. Just being a woman puts you at risk, but there are things that we can do to mitigate that risk. One love.